Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Chris Lazar Show. I am your host, Chris Lazar, in the flesh. I just wanted to talk really one last day before the NBA Finals finally happens. Just wanted to talk a little bit more about the players involved. We talked about LeBron. Talked about how he had a monster points per game in 2015, but obviously the team did not win that year. It's not all about one player. It's about two players sometimes. And then the next year, LeBron and Kyrie killed it. They were scoring together, both of them, more than half of their team's points came from LeBron and Kyrie. The next day we talked about Draymond. And I thought that Draymond, you could argue, is probably the most important player on the Warriors because of the defense he provides, guarding LeBron. He's a three-point shooter. Well, he can shoot the three, and he does. And he was suspended that one game last year, and you got to wonder, if he's not suspended that one game, do they win? I don't know. Today I wanted to talk about Steph Curry. Got my papers here. Steph Curry, everybody says, has not played that well in the finals or in the playoffs. He's played a much better regular season. Oh my God, I can't minimize this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I'm recording this using Power Director instead of Audacity now. Just a little bit of a side note for everybody out there. So what I would do is record on Audacity, then bring it over to Power Director. That's when I put in my picture, put in any other pictures, create a slideshow and whatnot. I can't minimize this now. That's okay. Yeah, right now I'm just recording straight into Power Director, but okay, you guys don't want to hear that, all right? You want to hear about Steph Curry. And you don't really see that. I guess you have to really kind of watch the games. I did mention this before. Steph Curry, in both finals the last 2 years, has led the Warriors in points per game and turnovers. Both years. He's scoring the most. I don't have the exact numbers, but he's shooting. That one year, I believe it was 2015, he shot the best on his team from three with a certain amount of attempts. And don't give me this crap about you got Zaza Pachulia attempting one miraculous three and making it, shooting 100%. No. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So, something interesting I found out about Steph Curry. I didn't realize really the explosion in threes that he took. You look at his first 3 years in the league, he was averaging less than 5 threes a game. And then all of a sudden, he goes from 4.7 threes a game in 2011-2012 to 7.7 in 2012-2013. Shout out to my senior year of college. He jumped up. And the surprising thing is, too, without really sacrificing his 3-point percentage, he went up almost 3 attempts a game, basically 3 attempts per game, and shot 453 in 2012-2013 compared to 455 in 2011-2012. That's impressive. And then another jump. So he goes 4.7, 7.7 attempts, 3-point attempts per game. The next year, 2013-2014, 7.9. Then 8.1. Then record-setting year, 2015-2016, 11.2. And shooting the best 3-point percentage of his career that year, 454. I mean, what happened to this guy? He's a freak. That's what he is. That's unheard of. In 2015-2016, Steph Curry made 403 field goal attempts. Do you know how many 3-point attempts he made? 402. He made almost as many threes as he did twos. Shout out to the Ohio State bar twos. That's nuts, man. And so people say that Steph better in the regular season than the playoffs. I guess you kind of have to watch the games to really see it. Personally, I don't really know. You know, I don't see it. 2015 in the playoffs. This is just the playoffs, not including the finals. He shot 4.6. He was, on average, making 4.6 threes a game and averaging 11.2 3-point attempts per game. Okay. It's kind of right in line. In 2016, 4.4 threes made on average per game. 10.7 average attempts per game. You know what he's doing in 2017? 4.4 makes per game. 10.3 attempts per game. He's got that shooter mentality, man. He really does. He really, really does. What I'm going to find interesting, and so far doesn't really look like it, although if you look back 2015, 2016 in the playoffs, 2017 shooting a little less threes a game, but that difference is 0.4, you know. What I'm going to find really interesting is if in these playoffs, how many threes Steph will be taking now that Kevin Durant's there. And that's what I kind of wonder. Has Kevin Durant being there reduced? Is that why Steph Curry has reduced his 3-point attempts per game? That's what I would be really interested to find out how he plays, how that team plays in the finals with Kevin. And I mean, so far they've been killing it. Last thing I'll leave you with, I found this really interesting, super interesting. In 2015, first 3 games of the finals, Curry came out swinging and missing, I should say. In the 2015 NBA Finals, Curry averaged 38% from the 3. His first 3 games, 16, 15, and 13 3-point attempts. In 2016, kind of the exact opposite. in the first 3 games of the 2016 NBA Finals. 8 attempts in Game 1, 8 and 9. Started off shooting less threes. And then the final 3 games, which, of course, they lost, 15, 13, and 14 attempts. Interesting. We'll see how it plays out this year, but hey, if Golden State wants to win, they're going to need Curry. They're going to need Durant. They're going to need Curry to shoot well. Definitely. That's for sure. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Can't wait until tomorrow.